What's good? It's Chigozy. Monday, August 17th, 2020. Here is more contrived fake news propaganda. We're gonna start the stream very soon. Alright, okay, no. My cat's already fucking with. Right. Sub John Wayne. Sub Disambiguation. Peace, bro. So, you guys are here. We got sound coming in, possibly. Yep. So, I mean, today's just the same old videos every other time. Here we have, but see how I named my stream? Coronavirus Pandemic Propaganda from Society of Jesus. Obviously, we're going to see it. We see it every single day. I get it. But, I mean, I had to put it in because we get the 65, 56 date numerology. Coronavirus equals 56 and 65. Pandemic equals 65. And here we have date with 20 numerology, death 20, time 20, time 20, pi 29, Trump 29, 25. He's the 45th president. So we can actually get Donald Trump right in the front page. Donald 23. Okay, I'm going to change the title real quick. Because I think Donald Trump, coronavirus pandemic, I'll even say Donald Trump. So it's like about him. That's all I got to do. And we got, someone was wondering, how I make my titles, how the videos are made. This is it. I literally make my titles off the date numerology. And that's what you can tell sometimes it'll be a little bit off or whatever, because it's not perfect science, but it's exactly what they're doing. And you see how they get Trump 29, 25. Pi also equals 16. And it's the day with 136 days remaining, the 16th triangular number. And then again, he's the 45th president. And then Donald equals 23. So it'll probably be how Donald Trump's handling the coronavirus pandemic and all type of stuff. And I still think I'll be wrong. I mean, sometimes these are really popping and then it just won't come out. But that's fine. I just gotta be transparent. I think Donald Trump, coronavirus are gonna be the main topics today. Voters receive absentee. See, so it's about Trump, right? But it's not about him and his handling of the coronavirus. And again, the clue for that is just the 65 date numerology, pandemic 65, and this 56. And mainly the 65. So since we can see it's not, we don't get, if there's a 46 date numerology somewhere, maybe this take out some redundancy. Maybe we don't need this 20. If this is a 46, a 35, like virus, or more so even like I don't know, any coronavirus number pretty much, then maybe that's more likely. But do you understand how this is the second time, maybe even third time in a row, I called Donald Trump just being first story on the front page propaganda. And one more time, why did I know Donald Trump will be here? Look, there's a picture of him right here. They're talking about Trump right here. I even changed my title just to make sure, okay, what's me more accurate? And you guys just saw this shit. For anyone who just joined, it's a date with 45 numerology, 25, 29. Trump 29, 25. He's the 45th president. An actor playing the role of Saturn, Keeper of Time. Time 20, 25. Pi 16, day with 136 days remaining, 29. And is the 230th day of the year, Donald 23. That is how you understand how this works. Now we have the New Zealand Prime Minister delays election over COVID-19, and then they'll say, why can't America delay the election? Guys, the New Zealand, this woman, whoever this is an actor for the Freemasons. That's why they have this red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. The Prime Minister delays election. We're going to see how many days from her birthday she's in this. This is 2 hours, 37 minutes ago. I don't like to even, because this updates every single minute, I've noticed. But I really think then it becomes an organic side. Like, yeah, I hate calling that out on this bullshit propaganda, but we've seen this. Like, every minute it will update. So I would like to call this an organic side for organic part. And what's 2 times 3 times 7? 42, female 42. Always with that number around. Could I be wrong? Could they have this time maybe frozen that? Sure, but I haven't seen much evidence of that. New Zealand 42, it could be cached. They could have still cached it to make sure we see it at this time. I don't know. I mean, but again, I try to not put too much weight on this. Only this. It's literally it. See, now it's 2 hours, 38 minutes. You see what I'm saying? I could have always caught this a minute later. So that's why I would call it an organic part, which is still really cool. big 42 ritual, and there still is, even by the numbers. That's why their president or prime minister or whatever is, female 42, New Zealand 42. Guys, New Zealand is obviously. I mean, think about it. What did that place used to be? Just indigenous people living in tribes, and now you look what New Zealand is. That should already let you know who runs the show over there. That's why it's easy to see. I've obviously never been there. Would I love to go there? Of course. The place looks amazing, but I've never been there. But I can confidently tell you. I mean, look at the flag. How are they not run by the New World Order? It's literally the flag of the UK, supposedly. Right here. Well, it is. It's all part of that. Their monarch, this actor, Elizabeth II. Patsy ready. It's Patsy for the governor or for the Catholic Church. Oh my goodness. Where's the fucking prime minister? Jacinda Ardern, her. This fucking skeleton with skin on top of it. Born July 26 on New York's birthday, 1980. That's Jacinda Ardern. We saw her doing the whole. We let's look from the mosque attack in New Zealand till today. Let's just see if they're syncing it up with that. Christ, church, mosque shootings. Guys, this is just so easy to do. Because that's the first time I heard about this actor during then, and now she's back on the front page. So this happened March 15th, 2019. Again, 15/3, Jesuit Order 153. That's also the 17th triangular number. Here we have her back on the 17th of the month. 522 days, in reflection 225 days, which connects to the Superior General's name, if I recall correctly. But I don't even think that might not be what they're doing. That might be this 17 months, 3 days. But look, 1 year, 5 months, 3 days later. So it happened on 15/3, 1 year, 5 months, 3 days later, which is the 17th triangular number, just over 17 months also later. She's back here today about voting. Vote 17. That is the riddle. This is an actor for the Freemasons. Vote 17. See? Oh yeah, it's about elect. What do you do? What do you do in an election? You vote for bullshit actors, and your votes don't get counted. New Zealand Prime Minister delays election over COVID-19. Vote equals 17. Veto, the veto of bills, that type of stuff. Veto 17. And this is what? 1 year, 5 months, 3 days from the Christchurch shooting. That's the 17th triangular number. Just over 17 months as well. It's not exact, but might as well count it at this point, because today's the 17th of the month as well. Wow. What an actor. I mean, Ardern, 33. Jacinda, 42. Jacinda, 42 of what? New Zealand, 42 and 48, like Jacinda. A character actor, an agent. That's why she's so coded that she comes in and out by the numbers. And I think we're going to even get an even better ritual just doing it from her birthday. Till today. And what's what election equals? 22 days, 3 weeks, 1 day. These are, I mean, I do see UK numbers, UK 22, 32, 3 weeks, 2 days. Again, they always do tributes to history. UK, they run, well, they do. UK does. The City of London runs New Zealand. So yeah, they do. They have Parliament, MP. You have the Queen right here. Look, her monarch. This is her co-worker right here. I don't know the history of New Zealand all like that, but they're putting it in your face. I can tell surfacely on the bullshit history they give us. England colonized them, all type of shit. Raped their people, did all their crap that they did over here in America. It's obvious, and you see how they do it now by the numbers of the UK from her birthday. I think there's more here, but I would not call that an accident. It's also 23 days on the 30th day of the month. See what election equals. Election 43, 38, 83, 133. This is, see, it's crazy. I never even knew election equal 133. That's a big part of this pattern. Election 133, like what? Government, like White House, right? I don't know if Washington D.C. No, that's not obvious. That's 187. 137. But still, it's a government number. Haven't been in the chat really since it started. What's up, y'all? Yep, trust no man in these days. But people want to trust her. So stupid. Did you miss the breakdown of Trump's brother? No, I did not talk about that yet. At all. I'm glad you're here, though, Nkichi. Sup, Itachi. Yeah, it's never not an actor. I mean, you guys just see this shit. Vote Biden. Yeah, it's just a joke. President Joe. I was like, oh my god, man. Larry Moore says, many of my friends drink the Trump Kool-Aid and think he'll save us. He's just working the system to free children in MAGA. Sad. Exactly. He's just an actor. I mean, again, this is the second time in a row within the past week I said Donald Trump will be on the front page. We open it up, he's here. But then there's been days in between where he hasn't been. I mean, how am I able to do this so accurately? It's just, and there's always a Saturn to keep of time numbers with it too. That's always what gives me the clue. Pi, time, death, judgment, and where now he's a president during his coronavirus stuff, all foreshadowed. Sub Bontonian. Sub VL Jones. Putin's daughter died of vax. I wouldn't be surprised. This recent though? I kind of hope it is recent because, well, even if it wasn't recent, they're the ones with the world's first vaccine, and his daughter died of vaccine. Rare photos leaked of Vladimir Putin's two secret daughters. Russia registers virus vaccine. Putin's daughter given it. They just gave it to her. Vladimir Putin's. Oh my goodness, man. And then how people believe this shit? And look, is this really not found? Toronto Today. Toronto Today sounds like, Freemason. But it's here. It's being reported somewhere. And it's Russian propaganda. You don't know. You can't believe it. Well, yeah, it's just that's why I hate this shit. This is the type of stuff that makes you then believe CNN. Believe, it's from America. It's from a reputable country. I mean, what is that supposed to mean? How is the USA and England reputable nations? I would actually believe anything from Russia before I believe anything from America. I mean, I wouldn't believe anything from either place. But if I had to choose, yes, I would absolutely believe from anywhere else but America. I would believe from England, but America. Honestly, I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, believing anything from America should be the first step that you should not do. I mean, why would you absolutely fall for this stuff? Look at this minute 56-second video. We were out 33, get 156. Coronavirus 56. Even said the vaccine already has been given to one of his daughters. And this is the reaction that they're trying to give you. Like my friend, he said that he was jokingly said, yeah, I'll take it, and you'll get a third arm or something like that. Again, that's the whole narrative. Get it a third arm, getting mutated from some Russian vaccine, dying from it. So if they're gonna actually propagate that some more, maybe we'll look at some more later on that because we just see this from the 15th. Unexpected side effects. Criminals have to make a statement on her death. Katerina Tikhonova. It's another Katerina from Russia. Just using these, very generic Russian names to give you the fake news. Think about the 27 Club, 103, the 27 Prime, 77. I know these are September 11th numbers. September 11th equals 194.77. Whoops. And he had two daughters? And 265, you see? So it's 3 and 4 base ciphers. Her name equals September 11th. Of course, she's the one that died. They said he had 2 daughters, secret 2 daughters. That's what they said in one of those pieces. Twin Towers, 2 daughters. September 11th, 911. This is the next 911 we're in now. Tikhonova equals 115, like killing, 43 like killing, 47 like killing. These are also Masonic numbers, and then there's just the 47, the branding of the Freemasons. They're compensated at 47 degrees. And then Katarina, murder 79, murder 34. What was she murdered from? The Corona 33, 1 through 70, 33rd prime. Coronavirus 56. Society of Jesus 56. Her name equals 56. That's really why they chose Katarina. There's so many Russian names. Olga. I don't even want to start naming them, but we've all heard of plenty of female Russian names out there. It didn't have to be Katerina, although it is a common one. But it's the 56. Maybe I don't even know if Olga's Russian, but you see what I'm trying to say. They give you contrived numerological rituals. Bullshit equals 103, like politics, like Scottish, Yabitachi. Propagate equals propaganda. Yep, damn, of course, exactly. And the Jesuits were known for propagating what? Their beliefs. They created, as you even mentioned, they created propaganda. Credit to them. They are the masters of propaganda. Propagating, it's all it is. Speaking of which, look at I see I had this up from yesterday. I didn't get rid of their homepage. I left this tab up to show you. Remember last time we saw them in the dorms? The RA, remember that? With the black guy with the mask on. Now, here's a new image from the Ohio State University. We have a black woman now with the mask on. Are seeing what these people are literally doing. Black slaves with masks. I've shown you this a million times. We saw it at the John, whatever his name is, eulogy funeral stuff. This is what they're doing. So we had a black guy here earlier, like last week or two, and now they're doing it again. No, they're not doing this to be diverse. No, this is a racist ritual from the Ohio State University. And these people have no idea. Oh, sure. Oh, I'd love to be in participating. You can opt out of this. They always ask, do you have our consent to be using our things? You can actually opt out from doing this. But these fucking idiots don't fucking do it because they love to participate in all the bullshit. So that's why I wanted to show you there. I'm not going to, because you know what happened. I'll send it here too long. But that's how we found that one riddle with a 22 basketball riddle with, what's his name? Michael Red 22, REDD. But I want to stick to the mainstream media propaganda. There's plenty to talk about. Voters receive absentee ballot forms with Trump's face on them. So, I mean, his face. I should have read the headline. Again, it's a big Donald Trump ritual. Trump's face is on them. Ballot equals 17. Today's the 17th. And why does ballot and vote equal the same thing? I mean, I just hate how these words equal the same fucking thing, and these dumbasses don't see how their language is created. Ballot, vote, veto, which is literally the same letters as vote. Mason, and there's more. I mean, I'm missing some. You'll mail in, mail 17. That's how it used to be, mail in, or you go to a booth. But ballot, vote 17. Here we have now the New Zealand's election. To October 17th by 4 weeks because of concern over the spread. She announced, we're not done with this. I'll come back to that video. It's a 314-second video, but it might be more than Tisha B'Av. Because I want to use it from her birthday to the election. October 17th. And again, to the 17th, vote, ballot. I mean, oh my God. How old is she right now? She's 40 years old. And this is 17 weeks, 3 days from the Christchurch mosque shooting. See, 83 days. See, they moved the election up to October 17th, 83 days from her birthday. And I said I wanted to look up the word election, and I did. So it's in my memory bank. Just using alphabetical order, election 83. I mean, guys, every single time I stream, there's these very clear examples like this. There's no point to not to share my video with someone and they don't get it. If they say, oh, it's all conspiracy crap, dude, they're not paying attention. Election 83 using alphabetical order. This is coming out 83 days from her birthday. Do you see how they consistently link up the days from their birthday with the gematria and then the date numerology? Vote ballot all 17. Today's the 17th. They're doing this. The election's going to be again on the 17th. I don't know how much more clear I really need to be. I mean, that's why I say it's too late to be skeptic. It's way too late. There's way too many examples, and the consistency is way too much. Jacinda Kate Laurel Ardern, her name equals 22094, 22094. Coronavirus. See, I was. So her full name equals 22094. Coronavirus. Pandemic equals 22094. So you saw we have the September 11th inner name, and we have her full name has the coronavirus pandemic numbers. During the coronavirus pandemic, she is the prime minister. That's why we had Mike DeWine, Mike 70. Now he has they said it coronavirus, and then they said he tested negative because with the better test, again, it's all bullshit. Mike with the coronavirus 70. A lot of these people, I think it's Gavin Newsom, Gavin 53 like COVID, 2882 like COVID. You see, these people are all in place at times for this pattern. That's how this works. That's why I call them all actors, because they literally are. Hey, what's up, 77th, man? What's up, Dr. Savage? So, in case y'all just joined the Date Numerology real quick, just to see it. You guys are advanced. You already see Donald Trump, Trump with the 45th connection, some Saturn time, Trump 2529, Donald 23. He's on the front page today. But here's the kicker we just saw. If you just joined, and I'll repeat this example one more time, we'll move on. But election equals 83. It is 83 days from Jacinda Ardern's birthday. Election 83, 83 days from this actor's, from her birthday, right, till when they move the election up to. So again, she's not doing this. They should prove it. You think she's sitting there practicing Kabbalah in her fucking bedroom, like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this 83 days for my birthday." So someone's telling her to do this. Why don't they tell you who's doing it? I mean, they say she made the announcement, but they didn't say someone told her to do it. But watch. Now let's read this liar. Let's see what she says. Clearly, as a government, our current priority is getting the COVID outbreak under control and removing restrictions on New Zealanders as soon as possible. God. Ardern said, speaking in a Facebook live post. I want to see whose decision it was. Because it's supposed to... Like, whose decision... Like, I'm honestly, Gematria, Numerology, Kabbalah aside, who am I supposed to believe whose decision it was? I honestly never know. Like, whenever even the Donald Trump does something, whose decision am I supposed to believe? Because it never makes sense of this from these people. Do they make the decision as a group? Do they sit around? I don't know. I mean, what is the narrative trying to even tell us? That's what I'm trying to ask. I mean, do I know the real answer to this? Obviously, it's from the Catholic Church. It's from the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons, the people who use this Kabbalah in this capacity. Here in Sydney, Australia. Sydney, Australia, 194. See, 94. 194. Her name equals 94. 194. Oh my God, guys, this is an actor. Wait, not her first and last name. Her full name equal, because there was something that equaled enlightened, so I shouldn't have refreshed the page. Oh, see, the 194. That was with that was with his daughter. What's his name? Putin's daughter. So sometimes you gotta be careful. If you're decoding all these things at once, you get confused because they use the same pattern for fucking everything. But again, her full name still fit that pattern. Her full name equals 94, 220. Sydney, Australia, 94. So I think we should move on to the next piece of propaganda. I want to see what urgent notice equals. This could equal numbers for the Catholic Church, the Freemasons. It's always them branded propaganda. But then watch this time is probably numbers for the coronavirus. Yep, pandemic, 151.65. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's either them branding their thing or it's about what it's about. Urgent notice 151.65, like pandemic. That's the main pattern they're putting here. How a three-pronged crisis threw the election into uncharted waters. Oh, and you can't forget about this. Election equals what? 83? It's 83 days from Jacinda Ardern. No, it's 83 days from when Jacinda Ardern said she's going to move the election to October 17th. 83 is the 23rd prime. Today's the 230th day of the year. In numerology, you don't count the zero. That's 23. Look at these two, this ancient actors standing over like this, like there's need to hold a cane, just mocking you. They're literally saying, "Hey, we're old actors. We don't need to be doing this. Don't vote for us because we're gonna die in office anyway." And a presidential race like no other. God. America's Choice 2020. It's just so funny how they call it America's Choice. Don't you see how there's always funny bullshit? And I love to do this. Look up the word choice. The word choice. And then you look at the definition. Definition. The act of choosing. The selection. So you get to select it. But no, these people are selected by the Catholic Church, not by America. Well, America is the Catholic Church, I guess. You know what I'm saying? These people don't get to choose anything. They don't get to choose anything. They don't have to make any conscious decision to do anything. It is not America's choice at all. It is the choice of the Catholic Church. You know, it's just so stupid. How do people actually think this is America's choice? It's all propaganda. That's what they're calling it, that America's Choice. And again, America's Choice 2020, because you don't count the numbers in pure gematria, equals 112 like Catholicism, 266 like Jesus Hominum Salvator. Are you not seeing how the Catholic Church is absolutely putting this out? Society of Jesus. We'll look this up and I'll show you what this is. I really can't wait to get my hands on Zach's book. It's just like really, it's this plus a ton more. Their official Christogram. Oh, but they'll just tell us the different ones. I guess I'll spell it. It's hard to spell. No, yeah. Jesus Hominum Salvator. I really hope I spelled that right, but it does equal 266. Like America's Choice. It is the choice of the Catholic Church. Oh my God. We gotta see what it does equal to 2020 though, because they do code that as well. Catholic 71. Oh my God. $116, also one of their models equals 116. Yeah, this is definitely, from them. The same video, again, the same stream, nothing changes. Every time I stream, it's literally the same thing. 169,000 lives, 13 times 13. There's probably something more there. The crowded field. God. And they're mocking you. What about the social distancing? The crowded field in a time of masks and social distancing? Unless maybe this could have been from last year. You could argue that, especially because I see Elizabeth Warren. But it even doesn't matter. It's mockery. The crowded field equals 78, 75, like what? Catholic Church 75, the Jesuit Order 78. Catholic Church 75, see? The Jesuit Order. Not 78. Oh, yeah, 78. With the X exception, right? Yep. Jesuit 78. We're talking about Washington, D.C., the Catholic colony. Look at the smug look in these people. Might as well just look at all these photos. Give me more of the... So, yeah, you don't scroll down on this. You scroll over. Because this is a new format from the Catholic Church. A new way to peruse their propaganda. Here we have... What's this? God. I'm not going to start naming people. That's the Hawaii... the Hawaii... It looks like the Hawaii governor. Or whatever her name is. Not her. Never mind. Her name begins with a TT. If I forget these people's names, that's good. I'm so sick of them. You guys probably name them in the chat. I'll be, yeah, her. If you name in the chat, we'll do a quick decode on them. Just add more content. But I lost her name. But thank God I did. I'm sick of her. There's another mind control agent. So, Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton. Joe Biden tosses his jacket off stage, like the fucking stage comedian he is, as he begins to speak at a rally in Pittsburgh in April 2019. Days earlier, he announced that he would be running for president for a third time. Given this revelation here in Pennsylvania, I know it's not in Philadelphia, but I've said, just the state alone, they use it. So Pittsburgh, though, it's central to him. Pittsburgh, 59 for the 59th presidential election. See that? Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. I just remembered her name. Tulsi Gabbard. That's who he was with. That's who that actor is we just saw. At least that's what it looks like. It might not be. See, it's not her though. No, it's not. It's either her or it's someone else, and it's not her. It's not. No, it's not. Or it could be. Yeah, she just looks different. It's this actor. Guys, these are people are deceivers. You have to understand that they don't give a fuck about you. I mean, I can't say it enough. Stop looking up to them. U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders kicks off his presidential campaign with a rally in Brooklyn, New York, in March 2019. Brooklyn, New York equals 223. Like Masonic. And they give you this, stupid data that makes you think it's all real. Oh yeah, because think about it, you could put a chart and numbers in front of anyone's face, and they'll just believe you, right? I mean, how fucked up is that? Rigged by wealthy and well-connected. I don't even like this. You can't see this. The problem with some of these, you can't copy and paste. This is just really a series of images. And I don't know how many photos. This could be like 100 of these. I don't even know if I want to look at all this. We could be missing so many riddles. Look at Tulsi Gabbard. Look at her wearing the red and black pillars of Freemasonry with the 3 teepees, 3 pyramids behind her. Ugh, I misspoke. The red and black colors of the Catholic Church, not the pillars of Freemasonry. The red and black colors of the Catholic Church, but with these 3 pyramids behind her. And they don't have dates either. That's what I don't like. There's the month. Sure, she's in July, but what date? You know what I mean? Cannonball, North Dakota. Because they probably use cannonballs to destroy the people over there. Cannonball. I go cannonball equals 88, which is like 4 cannonballs. Cannonball. Let's see what Tulsi equals. Tulsi, 81 Ritual, Gabbard, 44, 116. Yeah, I'm probably going to leave after this one. Like, leave this piece. I think I'm just wasting time. 118. Yeah, I think I'm wasting time. I know you guys are still enjoying this, which is great. I'm enjoying this too, but I like to, we need something good. Like, it's hard to just really get riddles with this. Maybe we can come back to it, but who knows, guys? It could literally be 1,000 pictures for all I know. I have no clue how long that is. Why did the NBA fell in love with the zone? Like, it could be a trap. You know what I mean? It's like a time sink. Because again, they want you to sink your time in this propaganda. That's the whole point. It could literally be a time sink, and we could be falling for it. So we gotta be careful. Why the NBA fell in love with zone defense? It's just fake. I mean, I don't know why, but it's just fake though. I mean, I know why it's fake. I mean, I don't know why. I don't. Do I know why they fell in love with zone defense in the narrative? No. No. I always kind of, I used to ignore these, but I feel like clicking it, we might get to some kind of clue. I mean, is this LeBron James? I don't know who this guy is. Looks like Chris Bosh in the Heat, but not really. I don't know if he plays for Heat anymore. Harder than man. Why the NBA fell in love with zone defense this year. Harder than man, 226, 73, 125, 62. Defense. Zone defense. I see the pattern, kill, sacrifice numbers and whatever, but maybe just zone. I don't know. Zone 60. I don't want to run away. I was supposed to say I don't want to run away from these, right? Because you can't run away from something if you're not too sure in it. It's how you learn, right? You can't be afraid to fail, to make mistakes. As I'm saying that and scrolling down, look what they give us. The 125 points right here. Oh my goodness, dude. Zone defense. No, what was it? Oh, Harder Than Man 125. So they code Harder Than Man 125. You know, Thelema 125. Harder Than Man 125. You see this? They're putting their gematria inside here. In this emphasis quotes, Harder Than Man equals 125 just using the optical order. And you scroll down, and what are they saying? NBA defense is a most futile effort, maximized by spacing, enhanced by analytics, and bolstered by rule changes. Offensive talent in today's league is almost too potent to stop. Even with a perfect game plan and seamless execution, you can give up 125 points. And again, they're mocking you. Perfect game plan, seamless execution. This is Cirque du Soleil. This is an actor. This is not Chris Bosh. I can tell right now. Whoever this is, these are 2, 4 right here. 5. This ref, actors on screen. Even this guy right here was probably whatever back here. This is fake as fuck. Scripted, seamless, muscle memory. They're literally mocking how fake these sports are. As offenses homogenize, players become more adept with their preordained. Oh, what am I looking at right now? They're just telling you how fake and scripted this shit is with what? Numerology 125. Harder Than Man. Oh my god, that's it. That's the riddle. I think it's at least part of it. Oh my god. Are you guys not seeing how fucking stupid this shit is? Preordained reads? Do you know, guys, do you not know what this fucking word means? I just don't understand. To appoint, decree, or ordain in advance. These are pre-scripted. Oh my god. And then ordained, where you get, what does ordain mean? Ordaining a priest? Preordained by who? The Catholic Church? This is the best word they could possibly use. Better than scripted, honestly. I mean, when they say you couldn't have scripted any better, that's probably like the ultimate thing they say. But, you know, using this type of word in these Jesuit-run sports, especially of a power thought to be greater than ordinary people, to decide or fix what will happen in a way that cannot be changed or controlled. I mean, these people cannot be any more obvious about how fake the sports are. There's little improvisation. It's muscle memory. That is how you do speed running video games. Cirque du Soleil, any sort of performance sport that's not fucking sports. Like this. Like, I'm crying right now about how funny this shit is. And how some dumb idiot is reading this shit right now. I'm like, I can't wait for Dwayne Casey's next game. Oh, LeBron, I can't wait for him to come out. Stupid. Decide or fix what will happen. Both player numbers combined, 22-23 equal 45. Up there with 45 numerology. Hey, Jared, that's fine. I mean, you've come back, man. You'll see this part. But you already know the answer. The sports are scripted anyway. Yeah, it's evidence they don't give a fuck. I mean, you guys are literally saying this. And some dumb, they're talking about the games. They mean this, the following, they'll explain it away. Before I forget, though, I want to say how many days from LeBron James' birthday is today, just because they had him as the main character, and he's, the head of the league, pretty much. Although, isn't Zion Williamson now going to be the new one? I think once LeBron retires, it should be Zion Williamson. I'm just guessing, based on how they put all these actors. The Key of David 135. Yeah, if this thing came out only 10 days later, it would have 125 days. 19 weeks and 3 days. I mean, they're still doing it though. Wasn't there a 44 here? Not Harder Than Man. Numerology equals 44. 125. I want to say what preordained equals. I just love that word. I love the ordained part. That's my favorite because it shows you. I mean, again, preordained equals 62, like Harder Than Man. Also, but yeah, I mean, I think that's just where we should end this. Pistons head coach Dwayne Casey calls zone a glorified switch, and this is what I'm saying, guys. I never discredit the whole MK Ultra, and I check this out. Check this out. This is what I'm talking about. MK Ultra, reversing alphabetical order and reducing equals 48, right? Now look at this paragraph. Pistons head coach Dwayne Casey calls zone a glorified switch, which, if done well, can be like a defensive death lineup. This means keeping it in your back pocket, not necessarily for use at the end of games, but sprinkled intentionally throughout a 48-minute period to throw off the offensive's natural rhythm. So using MK Ultra to throw off your natural rhythm, not using it for the whole game, but maybe at certain points, use your MK Ultra activation, mind control. We saw Draymond Green literally looking like zoning out. We see how they do this. They're zoning out, and like a lot of them do this. Like they're not just doing it on purpose. I mean, that's what it looks like at least. I know they're actors, but I don't think that part's an act. You know what I'm trying to say? So you put all that together, and then you see this paragraph right here. My mind is super blown because I really think they're including this in to their MK Ultra programming. That's what I thought about this 48-minute period. And a glorified switch equals 93, a Saturn 87 like the Catholic Church. And here's even more so them branding what they're doing. The Jesuit Order 93, branding what they're doing. The Kia David, just not the, but Kia David equals 168. That is a glorified switch. It's just, in 48-minute period, MK Ultra 48. I do not find this coincidental one bit. I think this gives way more evidence that's literally part of what they're doing. Of course, it's not 100% definitive, but I think it speaks volumes. Dwayne Casey, his initials are 4 and 3, like Masonic 43, 37, 53, 170s, sacrifice numbers, but Pistons, Detroit Pistons, Detroit with the 44 numbers, 46, Michigan stuff. I don't know. I think I'm good on this one. Like, I think I've seen enough of what I wanted to see. Of course, basketball 22, Negro 22. That's also why we have number 22. God. I'm just going to look this up. Miami Heat, number 22. I know you guys can probably tell me in the chat, but it might just be quick for me to look it up. Oh, man. Just look at the roster. That's all I have to do. You guys probably have the chat right now, though. Hey guys, this is my limitation. I don't know these people. I couldn't tell you any. Jimmy Butler, yeah, he's a butler for the Catholic Church, doing everything they want him to do. And think about, we're talking about mind control, following orders. Butler, I mean, come on, man. This is definitely the riddle. I mean, this is part of what they're doing. It's just way too much to be coincidence. Jimmy Butler equals 148, of course. New nigger 148. Gotta have that on this black guy. 149, that's the 35th prime Catholic 35. Revelation 49. We gotta do his birthday though. Because this is why I click on Bleacher Report. This is like every single time since I started doing it. Not ignoring these Bleacher Report articles. I've just seen like some easy riddle. It's just crazy. I mean, like this. Jimmy Butler equals 149. Look at his birthday. The 14th of September. Born 1/4/9. How is this not an actor for the Catholic Church? Please just tell me. Always synced up by the numbers. He's Jimmy Butler the third. 76 like Negro. 95 reflection 59. Negro 59. 203. Today's the 230th day of the year. That is the 9th prime. So from today to his upcoming September 14th birthday, why is this on the front page? Why are they showing us him? That's just my question. 28 days, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 day. Kobe Bryant did die at 41. It could be something with Kobe. Maybe, maybe not, though. I do notice how USA equals 41. They have him here wearing USA. Wearing number 4. It's 4 weeks from his birthday. A span of 4 weeks, 1 day. USA 41. Like, I just see them doing all this, tying it all together. And there's a deeper riddle that I'm just not seeing. But you can safely call this. I should say this more often, guys. You can call this entire Jimmy Butler example coincidence. Hell, even call his birthday coincidence if you want, because that doesn't mean, because that's what I'm saying. You can't call every last thing I want a coincidence. You have to pick and choose at this point. Every last thing I showed you today is not a coincidence. Do I think that this? No, this is not, obviously it's not a coincidence. The same as 149 and 149. But if you want to call that at this point, it doesn't defeat me. It doesn't change anything else I showed you. It doesn't change what Jacinda Ardern, from what they just did, election 83 days from today. Or no, from 83 days from her birthday is the election. That means you could have predicted that. You could have said, "Oh, let's just do 83 days from her birthday. That's when their election will be." And look, they changed it to that. You could have done that beforehand. And you could say, you call everything hindsight, but you have to think like you could have predicted that, knowing this knowledge. Butler equals 7884. Like Jesuit. But I mean, I'm just sick of talking about these actors. Jimmy Butler got passed around from Chicago to Minnesota, then Philly, now Miami this season. Seems like that's why he gets passed around the league. Abandonment ritual. Wow. Yeah. Definitely. Pass him around like a fucking basketball. And then this is, Chicago, Minnesota, Philly, Miami. I'm trying to piece this together in my head. I see some, similarities. But, I need a better sports mind to really piece it together. Itachi said his mom abandoned him because he was ugly. That's the story ESPN and all of them ran on him. See, I gotta stop reading the shit backwards. If I read this first, then Hammy Sosa's, it would make more sense. It still made sense to me because that's, it's what these people do. I already got it, black man abandoned. She was homeless and shit, yep. You see, black boy abandoned by his mom. Mom can't, all black, they have sex or sexual deviance. They'll have, and they're irresponsible. So when they have kids, they'll just abandon them for whatever. Oh, he ugly. That's when you believe that type of shit. And then that's the riddle they're giving you. And then now all the teams are abandoning him. He keeps changing teams. And what do you think that does to his psyche? Oh, no team wants me. And we'll just assume that this is all organic, which is not. But in the narrative, right? That's what it would do. Like, if you have abandonment issues and you can't stay with one team, that's what it's all, it all makes sense. It's perfect. That's so perfect. I'm so glad y'all point this out. That's why I like doing these streams with you guys, because I don't have this sports knowledge. You guys know the history of these fucking people, the stories they put out about them, and then we piece it all together. Yeah, it could be definitely an act. But, it's probably a mix of both. They could have scooped him up as a kid, changed his birthday and everything. Hey, she goes, do I know Zachary? No, he didn't steal anything. You mean they probably stole from him because they keep asking for money and doing nothing in return? So it makes sense to me. Hey, good day, Judy. Yeah, charge that phone and I'll see you later. Or you can listen to it while you charge, but you don't have to, obviously. Yeah, it's so true. I mean, I can ask the Catholic Church about this. Will they tell me? Asking. Here's the thing. Of course, if I ask them, they're just gonna say that. So there's no point. You know, because last time I checked, he's giving them money, and they haven't done anything. I mean, did he go and rob them? He's not obviously not robbing them at gunpoint. So it just doesn't make sense. Oh, see, I already zoned out and played some of this. That might already be pretty bad. I barely played any of it, but I've definitely gotten copyright strikes for playing that shit before. Asia's prisons are filling up with women. Many are victims. God, man. What did we saw before? We saw the female World War II. Remember Judy Parsons? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to forget some of these. Judy Parsons. Parsons 42. Like femme, like feminine, like female. Right? About War 42. War female 42. World War 42. Right? So we have another one. Asia's prisons are filling up with women. Many are victims of the war on drugs. I mean, these people are so repetitive. War, again, 42, female 42. This is another female 42 pattern. I was just telling you about Jacinda Ardern, Jacinda. You know, playing the role of a female president or prime minister. I might say prime minister of New Zealand. 42. Yeah, they have the whole monarchy, England, UK, Queen crap, so they don't have the president. They have prime minister. All to confuse you. They're all actors. Mavericks with the 43 points, the video they used. Nice. All right, man. I might be gone by the time you're back, but I'm so glad you're here, man. Judy, all that's all they can do is put him down. I mean, think about Judy. You see all the work that he's put out over the years. What's left than to put him down? And it's their only line of defense. You got to discredit him somehow. That's they try. I mean, they try. They fail every single time. But so I kind of just at this point it's kind of I never ignore it because I think if you ignore it then it's like I can be silent and compliant and say oh yeah nah. I'll always tell them what's up. But anyway, Asia's prisons are filling up with women. Many are victims of the war on drugs. It was dark, blah blah blah. Let's say 21-year-old. Or let's do some stuff right now. Asia 12, the reflection of 21 and 21. Asia equals 21. A 21-year-old in Asia. Asian equals 44. That's the number I like to look for with Asian stuff, too. Asian equals what? 17. This is the 17th day of the month they're talking about this. They also talk about prison. So let's see what that equals. There we go. Asian, prison, 71 reflection. Prison and Catholic equal the same thing. Catholic equals 46. 71 and stuff like that. See, prison, 3571, the Catholic, 46, a Catholic. You think that, guys, the Catholic Church, oh yeah, they're always in prison for being Catholic. That's bull, guys. They're imprisoning everyone else. Killing people. I don't think these people I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't think the Catholics have really ever been that oppressed. Talk about from like the main people who run the show. Lillard, what an actor. I'm gonna close some of these tabs. Uni. This is not a real name. See, and it's perfect. Uni is not a real name. This is an Indonesian. Uni is not a real name. CNN is using an alias because the former accused drug trafficker, now aged 23, wants to move on with her life. So CNN is giving her an alias. I mean, if it's by the numbers, that's complete proof that they're giving her a fake name is by numbers. I mean, the real name's by numbers too if they give her a real name. So Uni, 21, 24, 69. This woman, 21, 24, 69, named Uni. See, this woman. She's just a woman, right? We want to keep this woman anonymous. Doesn't matter what, right? It's the perfect thing. Uni, 69. 21, 24. The whole female woman pattern, as I said, we're going to see throughout this entire piece of propaganda. I cannot believe how blatant these fucking people are. I mean, honestly. Women in prison for drug offenses. The number of women and girls in prison is growing faster than men. In many countries, most are there for drug offenses. And here, so this is not. I was gonna say, they're pairing these, but it's the same statistic. This is just a graph of the contrived numbers. But Uni 69. I know she's not from Costa Rica, but still, just another 69. Saturn 69. I think we're done with this piece. I mean, I just want to see that pattern. They have it right here. This is a whole lot to read. You really want to read this entire thing? It's about nothing. Keep talking about Uni, Wotherspoon, Wotherspoon. It's probably just a play on Witherspoon. Not a play, but like, different last names can have different types of variations. It's just probably that. In the narrative, obviously, it's coded. Wotherspoon and Uni both equal 69. 69% up there. Wotherspoon 69. Uni 69. Same stupid rituals. What's drug? See, I should have done drugs. Drug trafficking. Drugs 69, 24. You see, it's these low hanging fruits you gotta get. If you miss, you do miss the whole riddle. It's about drugs. Drugs 69. Wotherspoon 69. Uni 69, 24. She's a woman 24, 66. Like drugs. They use this gematria to put out these riddles. I mean, that is always a conclusion. These are just way too perfectly coded. Wow. And you see how I did that? I just saw, well, why is his name equal 69? Why is her name equal 69? Why are they telling us 69%? I missed a low-hanging fruit. Oh, drugs. It's about drugs. Drug trafficking probably has patterns in this as well. Look at this 85 right here. Federal government, 85. There's probably even more. Father John Wotherspoon. Oh my God, it's a priest? This is from the Catholic Church. Even if it wasn't, look at the black and white duality colors. The red and blue pillars of Freemasonry, even though this motion blur, probably some time type of ritual, time symbolism. Father John Wotherspoon, and his name is coded. And, my God, man. They're letting you know that Catholic Church is at the head of the drug trade. Catholic Church equals 69. Father John Wotherspoon, 96. Like Freemason. You know. Illuminati 120. Also, you know, that 111, but John Wotherspoon 80, Satan 80, 35, like Catholic 35. You know, it's 35, 80, John Wotherspoon 80. Satan is attributed to drugs a lot, especially by these people. Synagogue of Satan equals 190, 64. They employ John Wotherspoon. And 80, you know. And then Lazarus, talking about May Lazarus, not her real name. Just these biblical names, May Lazarus. This is probably synced up with Lazarus. You know, it wasn't Lazarus, just the leper, just like, you know, just like a meth head almost. I'm not saying that. It's just if you're all so fucked up from drugs and you're just laying around all day, you know, it's similar. It may be a lot, kind of a loose comparison. I'm just thinking on the fly here, piecing together Catholic propaganda, Catholic 35, 46, like Lazarus. The Society of Jesus equals 91. May Lazarus 137. The 33rd prime 38. Yeah, these are not real names. CNN is literally telling you that these are fake names, and these fake names are giving them, you know, government 133, 137, White House. And 47, government as well. 38, like death, killing, murder, like pandemic. Like something else I'm probably missing here. I should just do drug trafficking at this point. 82, 89. See, drug trafficking, 89, like John Wotherspoon. John Wotherspoon, 89. Wow. Nice, man. I'm glad you like the decode. Yeah, hit the pool, man. It's nice out. I can't wait to go outside. I could be outside right now if I wanted to, but I'll be outside later. Yeah, Itachi, an absolute joke. That's your mom's last name? Wow. So they're just like, you know, low key mocking you, man. It sucks. That's why I feel like when one of these actors has my birthday or something, I'm like, fuck out of here. I wouldn't be surprised if Wotherspoon is the way it's supposed to be, and Witherspoon, you know, Reese Witherspoon might be the, you know, contrived version. I don't know, I could be wrong, because I do know that, you know, last names have variations in different languages and cultures. I understand that part, but what's, you know, not up for grabs or debate is that this is all contrived. These are fake names. Besides John, you know, Father John Wotherspoon's the real name, supposedly, of course, but you know, in the narrative it is. Nom Pen. This is Rumbly Freemasons. I'm not even looking for any more 66s. I'm just kind of going through the rest of this, seeing any more low-hanging fruits. 1 through 4. Maybe they're using the same numbers, though. They really have been. Non-pen equals 26, 2.6 kilograms of meth. Huh, they're talking about meth. I know they had a picture of meth up here, I guess. But that could have been anything. Crystals, but still. Meth, Lazarus. Like, again, it might be a loose connection for some of you, but I find there to be some significance. Raised from the dead. I don't know. Wasn't he sick though? He was just like not well. Leper. You know, just like, see, this is like what a meth head kind of look like. If you just do meth all the time, right? That's what I've seen. I don't know. I don't really know any. You guys probably do. This is just what they're trying to see. This is the type of symbolism they're using with Lazarus. This is what I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm trying to say? See? You know, you look at leprosy. Yeah, this is a ritual from the Catholic Church. It might be a little different, right? But you saw the painting on Wikipedia. You know, it's not exactly the same, but it's similar. And it's just what I'm trying to show you. I hope I don't get fuck. Oh man, this actually might be bad. I'm sure it could be a guy though with man boobs. But if it's not, I'm gonna get that strike. It's bullshit. But you see what they're doing. Yeah, the Lazarus family equals the Society of Jesus. Oh my god. 3 of the 4 match. Disambiguation 144 asks, do I remember that Ohio road sign thing? The updated slogan is find it here. Is find it here. Compare it with Mike DeWine. His name is on the sign too. So there's a new sign that says find it here, with Mike DeWine as the governor. Wow. Find it here equals. Wow. Find it here 98, 55, 172 like Mike DeWine. Oh my god, man. Ohio, find it here. Oh, my computer died. Damn, that's not cool. Well. Oh, it's never charging. That's so silly. Oh, I'm gonna end the stream soon then, but not now. I mean, my computer's shut off without even me trying. But there's a new sign. See, this Tourism Ohio introduces new state sign. Oh my god, guys, you fucking branding, see, branding Ohio by the numbers. So Ohio is literally branded with numerology. Ohio is a propaganda state. They're branding their propaganda, branding their assets. They're telling right here from Cleveland.com, from 33.com, from 78.com, Jesuit 78. I'm gonna say my fucking ad blocker. It's fucking stupid. Why do you guys need to run ads? These people have trillions. These people print the money and they're running ads. You understand how sick these people are. How much they just want to take all your tokens, your time, use their ads to sell you shit. You know, again, I've always said I'm not against ads and shit, but again, it's from these type of people and they get cut of whatever. Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, it disables JavaScript, refresh, you know, that crap. But anyway, branding Ohio, new tourism slogan urges travelers to find it here. And this is what? Updated December 3rd. This is foreshadowing Mike DeWine. They knew that they had to change that soon. Mike DeWine is going to be the governor now. So now it equals find it here. You see that? So this was made years ago. And now they're using it with Mike DeWine out. See, this is during their 2017 road trip. See, Mike DeWine became governor. He became governor after 2017, and we have Mike DeWine and find it here. I mean, this is exactly proves that this is all foreshadowed. The governors are actors. Unbelievable, man. Just mockery, man. Every day from the state. It's just so silly. Shootings across the U.S. continue with summer surge in gun violence. So again, what are we looking for numbers? 53, 44, 107, 109. And 37. We're looking for these numbers. Or, 29, 1 of the 20th primes. You start with the date numerology. I don't remember seeing it here at all. So it's not the date numerology, but that's fine. Well, the closest you get is shooting equals 107, which is 17. Drop the date numerology, or drop the 0. It's the 17th day of the month, but I think they're going to even do more. This is probably the last thing we look at. Atlanta, Georgia. See, they're talking about Atlanta. See, Atlanta's in where? Georgia. Georgia, 44-37, like shooting. So we immediately see it. They're talking about Georgia. 44-37. It's always contrived nonsense, man. 1241 is the 13th prime. Yeah, this reduce to 3 and 5, shooting 53. But yeah, at this point, I see the more overt stuff. Chicago, nearly 30 people. Chicago, 37. So they're talking about Chicago, 37. Georgia, 37. See how this works? They're using the places. Chicago, 37. Georgia, 37. Shooting, 37. This is how it works. And that's why the video tells you. Chicago, see? So the only one that was an anomaly there is New York. The closest you can get is 37 is a 12 prime. New York does have 12 connection. NYPD. And then New York. See, there's no shooting numbers with the New York City pattern. And that's why you don't see too many shootings. I mean, I'm not saying you don't see shootings in New York. I'm just saying a lot of these shootings, these type of rituals, they don't use New York from. They use Georgia, Michigan, time, Chicago all the time. It's the main one. Sure, they're using New York this time. And again, I can see this as some, Zionist ritual. Chicago, New York. That's all I'm gonna say with that. You understand that the heavy presence of them in both those places. 12-year-old boy. Only surprised is from New York. NY 12. Might not be though. They're saying over 40 people were shot. Same in Chicago, I think. And Zionist equals 40. This could be very well could be coincidental, but seeing this 28th AR-15 immediately makes me think 28th of April 2015. I'll look on Wikipedia. If I don't see anything, I can say, sure, it could be coincidence for sure. But April 28th, and look for April 20th, 2015. We'll see what happened that day. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. Yep, nothing. No event. See, no events. There's some big. Still could have been something, just because Wikipedia doesn't list it, right? No bursts. Marcia Brown, Michael J. and Gileado, Colorado. No. See, could just be completely coincidental. Brazilian actor. Yeah, maybe I'll look at that later. It could be, just because I'm pressed for time right now. Here's what University at Albany, New York, Rochester, New York. But I don't think they're seeking up with some writer of children's books. I don't, could be easily be coincidence because that's something that I haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? It could just be me seeing things. That's why for all the idiots who they'll call everything we say, well, we're just seeing this and putting it together. I'm trying to differentiate what that is versus like what they're putting in all through the propaganda. I mean, there's 10113, the 30th prime, mainstream numbers, all that type of stuff. 113, dishonest green screen, Bobcon 113A. But I'll probably just leave it there. I mean, we're already over an hour. Yep, the who's are the places with the shootings. Yep. You know it, man. NY, LA, Chicago. Yep. Yeah, so much mockery, man. no, it does. It can cost a lot to make a website, depending on who you go through. If you want to go through a local company, it costs a lot. And people are on there all the time. People are posting like every 10, 15 minutes. That's it. I'll just prove you wrong right now to show you're literally talking noise. I just don't understand, man. Like, why are you so angry that? I mean, look what else he's done. He's traveled many places, spread the word. Met Cade, and now him and Cade keep calling in. So that's a dedicated person that he found. Or Cade's probably gonna follow the work before him, but still, like Cade came over. Now he's like more into it and everything. So actually spreading the knowledge places. I mean, do you have any ideas? Why'd you come here with ideas that we should be doing, or like plans, or more organizational techniques? You haven't done anything. Look, 7 minutes ago. See. So you're here saying shit, and I'm saying people are posting every 15 minutes. I was being generous, like 7 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, 1 hour 27 minutes ago, 2 hours. So still every 2 hours, and again, it's also 1:30 p.m. But even there's still something every hour. You want something every 10 minutes? Go on Twitter. I mean, you could choose frequency. You can share it on here. That's what you're trying to say, man. I'm gonna share this for different truth. Homework. Look for the female and drugs numbers in this piece of propaganda. I can even just start posting homework to Free to Find Truth, and then it's stuff we already looked at inside the stream, or maybe stuff we haven't looked at, and you can the cheat sheet, the answers are here. I don't need a preview. Here's the link. In this piece of propaganda. Easy. And then, for sure, Zach hired people who are shit at building websites. It happens. It's like taking a trade, and it's just, not the best trade you wanted to take. You not take any more trades, you quit, and you just fix it. You just wait for the next setup. You fix your strategy, your approach. Anything can be fixed, right? So I can't post it now. Oh, wow. I'm going to cry about it. I'll leave it here, and I'll fix it later. Zach admitted himself that the site has issues, but I mean, it's not his fault. He chose what he chose. But I think it's a good idea. So I appreciate your comments, White Devil from Illuminati99, because you gave me a nice idea to start posting homework and stuff, these different pieces onto Free to Find Truth. So I really appreciate that. Who has more power, Jews or the Catholic Church? I think the Catholic Church, which is formed by Jews and these old world Phoenicians, which all come from the same ilk. You know what I mean? So I think the Catholic Church, I think they're all intertwined. You know what I mean? That's how I always look at it. I mean, you see that they formed the Jesuits, so I think they're all intertwined. They let us think they're all separated completely, so we don't, it maybe might confuse us. I've always held that they're all intertwined. That they use the Scotch Rite Freemasons. That's just kind of like their proxy to do it all through. And not just the Scotch Rite Freemasons, obviously, but they're obviously God. See this right here. I need to get back to work. That's the only problem. But I want to look at this Princess Diana riddle. We're gonna look for it. Okay, we're gonna look at this Princess Diana riddle and we'll close it. I just want to see how many. Actually, I don't even know. This will be a lot to do. I might as well say this for another stream, honestly. Let's say this for another stream. I've been streaming for what? An hour, 13 minutes. I'm well past my time. So here's new homework. I'll even add this. I'll keep this up and make a Free to Find Truth post about it. Because it's going to take some time. I don't want to rush through that. So I'll leave it alone. Oh, my mic volume got lower? Okay. Some people are leaving. I gotta leave anyway. We left it enough. So I really appreciate y'all being here. I really hope I answered your question, White Devil. I mean, dude, Zach has like enough money. He doesn't need he doesn't need to make little lies like that to keep an extra what? Let's just say it costs 20 grand. He has to make the extra 10 grand. And come on, like no, he does. Just you gotta be logical, man. Like you have to. I think you should research the psychology of money and how money creates makes people do certain things. It's just obvious that Zach's not doing any things you're claiming. And I'll defend him today I die. He's not stealing anyone's money. He's not cheating anyone. He has really. I don't think he has no incentive to do that. You can say I'm drinking Kool-Aid or whatever you want. No, I think you're coming with claims that have no base behind them, and they're very misleading. So I appreciate if you stop saying stuff like that. But you know, they can't tell you. They can't control you. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Justin Wise just commented former Florida Gators standout Aubrey Hill dead at 48, 1,331 days before the 4/8 eclipse. Aubrey Hill equals 113. That's interesting. April 8th equals 113. Damn, that's really good. That's a really good riddle, man. I'm gonna start closing off these tabs, in case you had another follow up to this. But I'm literally about to end the stream. I really have to. I'm keeping up some of these other ones, like the Princess Diana. I'm gonna at least decode that by myself, just for fun. I mean, and I'll leave this up. Once this works, I'll post this. And if anyone just joined, another black woman in masks from another black person in masks from OSU. I also don't know. This to me. This looks like a space heater. It might not be, but I'm like, why is she hooking up a space heater in summer? Like it could be a fan. It could definitely be a fan. There's fans that just like this, so it's probably a fan. And it's probably not even. It might even be symbolic. I think the only symbolic thing here is they want this black woman here. I don't think that they organized every last piece of this picture. Like they could have, absolutely could have. Hill dead from cancer. Cancer equals 44 and 118. Dead on 6444 numerology. Nice, Justin. See? Aubrey Hill dying. I wouldn't be surprised if it's synced up with Aubrey Graham, Drake. Yeah, but I'm gonna log into my computer and stuff just in case you have anything to finish up. I definitely don't want to cut you off, man. Yeah, we do got to get together and pound some pavement. Yeah, we do, and we can. We have the right to congregate and protest. That's what it will pretty much be. That's what the first. I don't know what amendment that is, the First Amendment or something. But we can. Like this pandemic can't stop us. That's what I'm saying. We don't have to social distance. We don't have to do any of that shit. We don't have to wear masks. Because then you can just say they can't hear me with my mask on, so it's infringing my amendment, right? So really, with the Constitution, we should be able to always pound the pavement no matter what. Oh fuck. Dead 118 days from his coach Steve Spurrier's birthday. Wow. Dying of cancer 118 days from his coach's birthday. You see that? Cancer 118. 44 dead. It was 44 numerology. Spurrier last birthday on April 20th, which is 4464 date numerology. And Hill is dead 187 days before his next birthday. Wow. Cited Jesus 187. That's a homicide code. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Maritime Slave. It's been a really good stream. It really has been. It really has been, man. I'm glad you're around. I really am. I know it sounds like I'm multitasking here. I'm trying to stretch this out while I do something, but I love when you guys are here. I mean, it's always a fun ass time. We see all the riddles, and it's good not to be. I always say this too. It's good not to be the only one witnessing this shit. I mean, nothing's worse than seeing a really good ritual, and you're the only one seeing it. I mean, I don't know. It's such a shit feeling. That's why I love sharing this stuff. I hate being the only one to see this stuff. To see that, Uni 69, like drugs, like woman, and then they literally tell you that's a fake name. Seeing how Bleacher Report's literally telling you how these people are controlled. I need to save that article. Like, I mean, that's that type of shit. Like, you know, it's an eclipse ritual. Yep, they love their eclipse rituals, man. Did I see your post about the song by Future, SHIT? No, but it reminds me of IHS, Upside Down. I didn't see your post. But I'll check that out. If you left it in a comment or something, I'll check it out, man. I want to look at it. I'll check it out, man. Spelled exactly like that, looking like the upside down Jesuit logo. Exactly. That's the fact that they did it like that. Wow, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's always fun. It's on the Discord, and oh, perfect. I'll check. I'll look at the Discord. I can't wait to see, man. Shit Eagles, yep, and Shit Eagles 56, and they're all about. They're a bunch. That's what they are, obviously. Society of Jesus 56. So y'all definitely leave it there. Y'all take care. Anyone who just joined, I'm sorry. I will give you one last piece. I accidentally closed it. I mean, we shouldn't have had this closed, man. Fuck this. Just read this article. Why the NBA in love? He's on their front page right now, and just I mean, this is just blowing my mind still. How they're telling you how these people are mind controlled. I mean, it's the 48. Did they change the text? No way. Oh, down here. All right. So glorified switch 48, MK Ultra ritual. It's 125 points. Harder than man 125. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Yep, they have no future. Keep laughing at them. Yep, if you're not causing loss, harm, or damage, you can do anything. Yep. That's all I see. That's why I let these sheep wear masks. Sure, they're doing harm to themselves, but I mean, if you're doing harm only to yourself, I don't obviously condone that. But if that's your choice, again, I can't tell you what to do. So, release on a date with Jesuit numerology, with Jesuit numbers and date numerology. Perfect. I'm gonna check that right after this. Yeah, he's definitely not a shill. Zach's definitely not a shill. Anyone who says that is the shill. Because again, they can't. They keep deleting his channel, and he keeps coming back. So what's the next step? Is just keep saying all sorts of shit about him. I mean, it's obvious. And this thing, they're too obvious. These trolls are just way too obvious. They need to stop being so fucking obvious. That's all the trolls. Here's a tip: stop being so fucking obvious, and then maybe you'll get your trolling across. But so far, it's too late anyway. So take care. Peace out.